Let's move on to some questions on research projects, university-industry collaboration, and Stanford's entrepreneurial culture. I got a number of questions from alumni in this area, which I've tried to condense into some very provocative questions. Stanford has been very successful in turning academic research into commercially viable technologies and companies, including Sun Micro and Google. A lot of avant-garde engineering projects started there, including your own 1981 project on RISC, ADSL and VDSL for high-speed internet access. More recently, open network and software-defined networks. They've attracted a lot of industry attention. There's a conference on that topic the next 4 days right here in Santa Clara. In addition, the Stanford Technology Venture Program has given rise to a number of successful startup companies. So can you explain and elaborate on this entrepreneurship at Stanford? What role is played by the schools of engineering and business to foster partnerships with industry, and what advice might you give Stony Brook in this area?
We put something in the drinking water before people. No, I think this culturally goes way back to the early history of the university, this notion of kind of being California, pioneering, willing to take risk, willing to do new things. I mean, if you think about it, California was initially populated by people who took an incredible amount of risk. It was hard to get here. You're coming out to mine gold. It's a long shot. You know, lots of people didn't make it. High crime rate. People were shot all the time. I mean, you look at Placerville, it used to be called Hangtown because they used to hang so many people there. So first of all, you had to start with this kind of notion of risk-taking pioneership. It then went on with the founding of Hewlett-Packard and Varian and the early opportunities to do that. We try to take high risk in our research projects. We try to do, you know, I tell junior faculty, do research that will change the world. There's lots of research that's good, it does nice things. Do research that'll change the world, that will change how other researchers work or how it gets used in industry. So we try to think about that kind of opportunity. We do now have a vibrant educational program that grew out of a simple observation, some of which I contributed to when I was Dean of Engineering. Namely, our students are going to go become entrepreneurs. They are going to do it. It's too attractive to young people. So maybe we can teach them a few things they should know about how entrepreneurial companies work, how they're structured, how they're funded, so that if they go do it, they're not, you know, babes in the manger going out unprepared for what they're going to encounter, but they have some insight into it. And that's helped us. That's helped our students be more successful. You know, we've encouraged faculty to move back and forth. That's certainly helped. I went out, I came back. We have a number of faculty who've done that. Some have left. Some faculty went out, started companies, and decided they liked the outside better and they would stay out there. But I think having some people come back is also good for the university. They bring back a set of experiences. I mean, when I came back, I was a much better teacher than I was when I went out, because like many people, I'd spent my entire life in a university. I didn't really understand how things were done in the real world. And when you go out and do it and you build a product and you ship it, you then come back as a much better teacher, much better prepared to educate young people, most of whom are going to go into industry. They're going to go out there and work in industry. So I think that was valuable for me. And we encourage it. We have a low barrier to licensing technology. We don't look for extracting a lot of money from young entrepreneurs going to found companies. We try to align with their interests. So if they're successful, the university can also reap some rewards. And you just walk around on campus and look at all the names of buildings that contain the names of successful Stanford entrepreneurs.